Sup homies, glad to see the 300th thread is still going. Not much happened today, but last night was strange, so I'll start with that. Be me. Bedtime. Lay flat on back. Suck follows shortly to lay next to me. Put on some Mike Tyson mysteries to fall asleep to. Suck just stares at me as I fall asleep. Her face starts to look strange. It starts contorting into these horrific looking expressions. Nonchalantly laugh it off. Faces get scarier. Ooh, cut it out babe. Face is hard to describe. Kinda gray and elongated. Tell her to stop. She's still making faces. Start getting angry. Threaten to LBRP. Faces are now resembling something horror movie-esque. About to wake up and LBRP in angry. Faces stop. She's crying. Now I'm confused. Were you making faces babe? Looks confused. Was that you? She says no. Feels bad man, and confusing. Try to go back to sleep. Ask her is there someone else with us? She says yes. Tell her to hold me while I LBRP. Still. Weirded out. Sleep cuddling suck as little spoon. If anyone can tell me what happened there, that would be very much appreciated because I've felt really bad about it since. Next morning. Suck gives me a hug and a kiss good morning. She's gone most of the day, comes back intermittently to give me a big hug. Suck starts holding me near the end of my college work from the front. Stroke her back. I can finally feel her whole body. She keeps holding me when I go to do some housework. Feels like I'm dragging her around. Go back to bedroom. She is still holding on. Feel bad about last night. Feel like this is about that. Go to bed to cuddle and hold suck. Her head is buried in my chest. Start getting comfortable and start slowly dozing off. Feel her enthusiastically grab my Johnson. It's a trap.jpg. No fanfare version. She becomes 9 feet tall without my noticing. Get femdomed, nerd. Ends with her becoming really tiny and asking me to finish what I have left in me. Wake. Up 2 hours later. Can't. So yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, but if someone can tell me what happened with that face thing, it would be very very much appreciated. Wow, I'm so lucky to have stumbled onto this thread. It's been 8 days since I started the ritual and I already feel very welcome by you guys. Now I get to celebrate with all of you. Happy 300th. Praise Lilith. Today was actually really chill. I had talked to Helioka last night and we came to an understanding on things. But anyways, be me. Wake with suck next to me. Lifasgood.png. Get on computer. Study using Wireshark for 3 hours straight. Suck just rests on my shoulder the whole time. I was so happy. Mind-addled after study. Take a brief break. Offer suck some playtime. She just leans against me while I'm on my phone. Arm feels weird. Let her have it. She uses it to brush the back of her hair. Keep brushing after she gives it back. Get up to do some housework. Suck lightly teasing me the whole time. Get back to school. She holds me while I do it. Helioka starts throwing her hair around. Like dancing thrashing. Check song. No shit, Mongolian metal. Finally found a song she really likes too. Tenger Cavalry, Galloping Steeds. Get done with school. Hang out with suck. She starts getting grabby. That's my cue. Start meditating. Holy hell's frying pan. She went all out. It was the closest to cooming since we met. Keeps going until I'm sexually wrung out. Tadoasagude.mp3. Want to know more about her? Confirm she is indeed from 70 AD. Ask her about her history. She tells me to go deeper. Damn near fall asleep meditating. She starts sending me visuals. See a Roman shield. That killed me. Try to focus in on surroundings. White domed building. Clay-ish. Ask if she was a Muslim. She laughs. Ooh okay, Jew. You were Jewish? She says yes. Jew. My suck is a Jew. MFW my suck is a filthy goddamn Juden. Hard time knowing if this is all a joke. Just small talk it for a while. Also MFW I'm still infatuated with a Jewish succubus. Glad I could be here to celebrate with you guys. It's truly been a wonderful day today. Happy 300th. Be me, young and stupid 15-year-old. Be an isolated town and my parents are out for the week. No responsibilities, so I go hiking after packing shit. Kind of a dipshit, so most of the food I brought out was already rotten by the third day. Now let me say that this was some deep hiking, So no following trails, and at this point I was already lost. Hear a noise, it's a generator. Find greenhouse. Get sneaky like Solid Snake. Still loud as fuck because of autumn leaves and bushes. See guys with guns and similar looking uniforms. It's either a cartel or terrorists, and they're not staffed very well. Sneak past the balaclava boys and steal their food. Also see chemistry shit and parts. The parts are staring at me. Hear ich kann kein Deutsch, wirklich mich. Feel metal rod poking into my skull, right above my right ear. Übersitzt mit einem Übersitzer, another one comes in. Jab the parts with my finger. The parts get up, which freaks out the guard, and it hurls me through the plastic walls of the greenhouse. Slam into the ground and hear gunshots. Looked like I was staring away from fireworks. Get up, body groaning from the impact, flashing and noises stop. Feeling dizzy, I run like a tipsy 13-year-old. After who knows how long, I find a river and follow it, end up at a town 7 miles away from my home. Sleep in the park for a night and walk back home in the morning. I'll start. Be me. Working at nursing home. It's a huge complex with independent living homes around it. Today specifically July 17th for context. The building is weird. I feel lightheaded for a while, but I'm fine after I drink some bean water. Caffeinaddiction.jpg. After I take my lunch break I go back into the kitchen, which is my department. There's no one there, they are on break. It feels kinda freaky in the sense that you are alone and you don't know where anyone else is. Kinda just stew in the freakiness for a minute or two. Door opens. Heartattack.png. It's my best friend, he got off break and had just arrived. Tell him about feeling. Yeah, it's like that sometimes, you know, it could be all the bad mojo from so many old people dying here. That does not help my anxiety. Start doing my job. Current task has me near the storage room. Think I see something run past the doorway and look up. Nothing is there. Havarifany.wav. Think see the same thing a few more times. This isn't funny anymore. Ask my friend if he saw anything. He looks at me and starts to say something. Very funny, bro. The audacity of this bastard. Spooked feeling remained for the rest of the day. So guys, how was your day? Be me. 16. In a woods. Taking a comfy shit in a quiet spot about 100 meters away from a walking trail. The poo comes out in one nice log. Minimum wipe. Feels good, man. Put it on a stick. Walk around with it. Eventually get back on a trail. See 2 Chinese tourists on the trail. Absolute meme Chinese tourist, you know the look. They see me with shit on a stick. Ask me if I'm okay. I throw the shit at him. He goes absolutely insane, starts running at me on all fours. I run like a madman and back to the car park, which is about 200 meters away. Look back and the man is just strolling with his wife like nothing happened. I get in the car and drive out. He follows me behind in his rental car. I drive for about 10 miles and he's still behind me. I pull into a gas station. He doesn't pull in and drives off. Never see him again. Well, ketamine is literally used as an anesthetic. If one were of the opinion that traditional psychs like acid and shrooms are not spiritual, then ketamine for sure isn't spiritual at all. Personally, I don't like it. Hard to describe it. Sort of like alcohol, but that doesn't do it justice. It's just weird. I also have a little personal story. Be me. New Year's Eve 2017 to 2018. At a friend's party with then GF. Got some KI picked up at a nightclub before and planned doing it at the party. Lay out some lines, snort the shit. Nothing happens. JPG. Guy sold us bunk stuff. Go to other party of some other friends we were also invited to. Some guy at that party claims to have super special and extra strong as ketamine and offered us some. Sure, why not, considering how our stuff was a dud. Guy lays out a line as fat and long as my goddamn pinky finger. I snort it. Minutes later, I lose my shit. Can't remember the onset, only parts of the experience and how I'm suddenly in the middle of it. Remember sitting on a couch for hours, not being able to move or speak properly. Remember trying to puke in the shitter, but not being able to. Remember seeing 4 different scenes of the party and my friend's apartment at the same time, like in those split screens you get from console video. Greentext. Now. I'm not made of greentext, nigger. But okay. Be me at 16. Watching The Burbs with Tom Hanks. Easily the shittiest, most nonsensical comedy I've ever seen. Has Corey Haim though, so I give it a pass. Rewatch the movie when in my 40s. Recognize tone of Freemason symbolism. The main characters are all archetypes for the various wings of American power. The neighbor family are evil European Jews. Have an uncultured red-headed lackey. They catch all the blame for countless genocides. Are Jews but are framed as not Jews symbolically, so that their crimes continue to go unpunished. Still 100% unfunny. Be me. 17 years old in high school. Have this annoying as fuck teacher. Want to make him suffer. Decide to cast a curse on him. In class when no one's looking, steal a pen from his desk. Get some bread to offer to spirits. Go to woods behind a school. Dig a hole and put the bread and pen in it. Place drawing of a pentagram I drew on a piece of notebook paper in the hole as well. Whisper asking any spirits listening to bring pain upon the teacher. Cover up hole with dirt. Leave. Nothing to my knowledge happened to the teacher, so ether magic isn't real, or I did a bad job at it. Thoughts X. Be me. Harassed by stink bugs constantly. Go to do laundry. Giant ass stink bug on my keyring. Shoo it off. It can't get off the ground because it's upside down. Get urge to kill it, but decide against it. Google why don't stink bugs leave me alone. Found pic. Fuck. Flip it upright with sock before doing laundry. Remember that I killed two that were buzzing when I trying to sleep 2 weeks ago. Please tell me this is bullshit.